Yes, good afternoon, guys. Time is about 3 p.m. Time to have a very nice workout for the day. To be very, very frank, my day has been feeling like shit since the time I woke up. I'm not going to even pedal anything beyond that. So I'll simply just say I've been struggling to like do a lot of stuff. So I'm at the gym just because of 75 hard. So let's get right into it. So I'm currently reading this book, right? Not this book. So like, basically, I had nothing to do. I had a lot of stuff to do, but I think I had chance to read this particular text on consciousness, and it keeps reminding me that most of the things that we know in our head, right, are just society conditioning us to know those things that we don't really, really, really believe them, but society tells us to believe them, and it makes sense for the whole idea of moving forward, for the whole idea of having order, sanity in the world, right? But it's costing us what? It's costing us our unique nature. It's costing us to limit our thinking. Hold on, I'm trying to lift. Yeah, I'm trying to get my trigger from my phone. So a lot of people don't really see beyond. Shit, this battery is drained. A lot of people can't think beyond the usual societal norms, which is a very serious problem. So next aerobics. So I'm at this stage where, so I would say, basically, I had to go for revise. I would say I had to revise what he has been saying since about things like esteem. We have true esteem and self-esteem. True esteem is basically when you think independent of, it's about what you think about yourself, independent of society's conditioning. False esteem is what society makes you think about yourself. So, for example, somebody who knows, who has this kind of confidence, right, in himself, in his ability, and the fact that his eye is perfect. His eye, that is his identity, is more spiritual than physical. In himself has true esteem. But the guy who is dealing with the false esteem, he will go out there thinking he will go out there thinking that he will go out there thinking that him being a rich man, him being a poor man, that is his esteem. He's basically saying that people who are aware of themselves and of consciousness, right, they will see themselves a different way. Why those that are built on false esteems will allow society to tell them who they are, will limit their identity to their five senses. And I'll be studying this thing about the Freemasons and how they found that they get to maximize the use of this thought process to acquire a shit ton of power, money, and all of that. So whether I would like it or not, manifestation is real, right? But that does not mean that I feel like manifestation is real. This manifestation industry has bastardized the entire stuff, making people think or believe that you just dream some bullshit, right? Without action, and you will get it. Yeah, in your wildest dreams. Okay, so that was like 10, 8 seconds hands, right? Next time I'm doing that is pull-ups, different groups of pull-ups, then rolls, right? Usually body weight exercises for about I have about 30 minutes on that, and I'll do another 30 on maybe 15 on like CrossFit, something on CrossFit, then on the bags for the kicks and shit. So tomorrow I have boxing and MMA training, so I have to go and pick up my gears. Today I basically had time to like go through other people's content. Then I called my team in. We had a meeting. I realized that a lot of people have been slacking seriously with the work. And I think that's one thing that made me grateful for the fact that I had bad sleep. So I had bad sleep because of I was supposed to have a meeting by 10 p.m. Yeah, with this particular person wants to give me money at 10 p.m. It was a no-show. I kind of figured that why don't people just keep their words? Like he was the one who said 10 p.m. If I do, I was thinking, why would somebody set a meeting by 10 p.m.? What the fuck happened to like a regular time? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I think I was able to squeeze that bar tight. And I think that these days when you start learning how to box, you get to realize that just because you want to, or rather I'll say well I'm learning how to box, I get to realize I see myself trying to force too many things, right? I'm trying to deliver a very heavy blow. In that process I am putting my weight into it. And also in that process I'm squeezing my knuckles so tight. And it makes me realize that we tend to put in an excessive force. Excessive is the keyword into almost anything we do. And that itself almost always leads to disaster. So yeah, so I kind of like try to see if I can superset my pull-ups with chin-ups. So let's see how that goes. So let me just trigger my iPhone to start the recording. Let's see, let's go on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, so today I was watching Hamza talking to his guys, right? Because I basically I watched a couple of Hamza's videos today, and Hamza explained the business model he wanted to go for, right? He didn't want a 9 to 5, he didn't want drop shipping. Then he said something that hits me hard. He says that after looking at the business models he had available, right? He looked at the one that had the pain that he could endure, right? And said something like dropshipping. Dropshipping might have paid him money, right? But there's nothing fulfilling to him in dropshipping, right? So he looked at YouTube. I said, YouTube, well, he's helping people, he's developing. The worst part, the painful part is critical comments, shitty people, and he could handle that. And again, the upsides were also there. So I think I embraced a lot from watching Hamza's lecture with the students. I feel like that's what I want to achieve, right? Having a community of young guys I'm discussing with. So, hey, by the way, I have this office podcast I do, which I really think that that'll be my new way of creating content because one, the questions are unscripted. Two, it allows me to test my ideas. One, how quick can I drop my ideas? How articulated are they? So what that means is if I'm asked a question, I have 90 seconds to give them an answer in a way that is direct, yet understanding and having important information. So and one of the students was trying to do what I'm currently doing. I felt like the student was just working out and recording his workout. He wasn't saying anything, he wasn't doing anything. So I was barely talking to the mic or to the camera. So I guess that's what's making me right now to wear earphones. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so super set on that. So while I was discussing my team, I kind of realized that there are a lot of perspectives I've not yet covered on different things, and I think I blame myself for it. So I blame myself. I give them the task to realign themselves and to get some things done. So yeah, so regarding my short-form content, right, I'm thinking of ditching the idea of shooting short form. Instead, I'm shooting a long podcast-like kind of content, and I'm chopping it up into other content. So that's where I'll be bringing in. I think that'll be easier for me because it's helped me to practice my conversation, my on-the-spot articulation, right? Because if I can answer questions on the spot, it will help me in situations where I'm speaking to people and I have to deliver answers that are very, very valuable, punchy. Because to be very honest, a lot of people can't wait to listen to real deep conversations. They can't wait, or real thought processes. But if you can win their trust, because let's be honest, a lot of people outsource their thinking, and it's not a way of insulting them, a way of just pointing out the common reality of things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Good afternoon. So, at this point, I think I probably have about 30 or let's say 20 short form to 20 long form videos. And looking at this current podcast I'm doing, you can give me at least 6 short form content and all of that at least. I'm thinking of doing another one. So I'm thinking of giving proper structure to my content timetable, right? And now I think after the next 4 weeks, my next focus now will be on growth, right? It's no longer be on creating, but now begin to grow. So how do I grow? What do I plan to grow? Commenting on other people's posts, right? People who I think I want to have similar audiences with. So I'll go comment under their post, give something valuable. I'll do that on Instagram, or that on YouTube, YouTube, Instagram, do that on YouTube, do that on Instagram, or maybe X. And this will be about my own terms. It's not going to be distracting for me. Just only when I can do, I will do. But obviously, make it much more intentional. I just banged the trigger in my pocket. So yeah, because in the very end, social media was built. Okay, let's get at the gym today. Interesting. Why is this triggering anyhow now? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so immediately 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually don't know what the different grips of pull-ups works on. All I know is that they feel different. I mean, I'll give it a serious thought later. I'll probably do my research later. Yes, that reminds me. So there's this guy who was supposed to coach in terms of building his dream body. So ironically, he went and told some dude that the trainers in this gym, because I asked him a very serious question, right? Why did he choose me to be his trainer? Then he just says he feels like I have the results he's looking for. So he had to talk his friend in his gym out of not having a gym membership, telling his friend that all the trainers here don't know what they are doing. Then I looked at this guy and it made me realize that this guy doesn't even have half the results these trainers have, but yet he has the guts to say that they don't know what they are doing. But that reminds me how crazy people are in his life. And sometimes before you take people serious, let's ask deep questions. So this is supposed to be for the I think roles. And by the way, Hamza said something. Hamza said that your first 30 seconds of your video should be super intentional, right? So that means it's super intentional to the point of the kind of energy you want to give the video. So I gave it a serious thought and I said, okay, fine, that makes sense. What that means is, before I start the video, I've thought about the hook. By the way, my hooks are sort of freestyle. I look at the pain point, I discuss the pain point, why the problem exists or what happens, what the pain points causes further down the line if you don't treat. And I jump into my rambling, right? So I'm focusing right now on titles, thumbnail text, not thumbnail text, titles, thumbnail text, hook. After those things, if the person is not sold on your video, well, that's the person's business. And I should also try to limit my. I should also try to feel like I'm having a conversation, right? And very soon I also start having what I'll call maybe listicles, where I'm having like I'm having this loom type. Oh shit, loom type presentation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I feel the grip, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. 7. So I'm trying to build a very good back without using iron and shit. So that's something I'm working towards. And I think so. I feel like the more I do, right, the better I become. So again, I'm also self-experimenting. Same way I base my dream, a good body, right, by self-experimenting. To not have a trainer, watch some YouTube videos, got some ideas, made my tweaks, and I've passed my tweaks down to other people, and it's worked for them. 45 minutes workout, right? 5 or 6 times a week, and it's working because my guy has a 9 to 5. He still shows up at the gym. He gets a good workout in, and he has way better results than people who come for 2 hours. It's all about making things work. And I'm happy for him because he did the work, and that's what I'm trying to do, right? That if you give yourself constraints and force yourself to operate within that constraint, that's where magic actually begins to happen. When you have constraints that you have put yourself in. A lot of people, they don't want to have the idea of constraints. They want to keep the idea of limitlessness. Like, well, they use a constraint as an excuse. But in the very end, constraints are actually a blessing because they force you to be creative. And that boils down to a podcast question I had at that time. Right? So guys date when they are broke. The answer was yes, because if you date when you're broke, it makes you to, so I say, compensate using your character, using your personality. I tell people that the ladies you get using your personality will be far better than the women you get using your money. Also, not having money and when you're talking to women makes you without and understand women more. Now, this is not a call for guys to be lazy and not have an ambition, but it's for guys who are working on something but don't have the current finances. 3, 4, 5. So I'm trying a wide grip. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Hey. So I'm currently at the 3rd month of my vlogging without dropping a single video. No, I've been 3 months in since my last video was dropped. I'm thinking of how to do it in a way that I can catch up quick. But hey, why am I uploading live updates? Right? What's your business? At least I have 3 months to prep in case something stupid wants to happen, because people do a lot of dumb shit. Like a lot of dumb shit. So Then I was thinking of, yeah, because of what Hamza said, that if I'm you'll be doing these vlogs, right? I should be saying things that are valuable to other people, like I'm having a friendly conversation with someone. So I figured that, okay, fine. I looked into my notes and discovered that there are some ideas that I have not yet discussed. And one of those ideas is the fact that people are not really good people. People who are nice are not really good people. There are people who are just, one, conforming to society, and two, they are too weak, right? They can't even think for themselves. So they are acting in a way that if I act nice, society must repay me in a very nice manner. I think for a question that I have tomorrow, the question says, why do bad things happen to good people? Okay, why does one have to be a bad person to have good things in relationship? And it goes like this. People have their unique desires and thought processes and all. But society tells us that we should hide them, we should not think about them, we should kill those desires. So somebody who is bad and not gives the fucks, right, will push for what he wants. And it's also a way though, it's a segue to the fact that people should be narcissistic, should think about themselves first, right? It's a way of thinking of yourself first, giving yourself what you need before you give to other people. Because also it's a way of it's like this idea of getting rich. Get rich first and then begin to donate. Because it's not possible to give in what you don't have. It will make you, again, a lot of people will take this to be don't give at all, but giving yourself what you need first before giving what you can. Perfect. That's the best analogy to it. So for being narcissistic, people should know what they want first, go for what they want, then after they found who they want, right, and what they want, they can then begin to think of win-win. Because most all relationships are built on power dynamics. They don't go for what they want, they go for what they think they want, or they are guilt tripped into picking anything random. Yeah, Mr. Please be careful though. Yeah, I know you have eyes at your back. I trust you for that. Right, so this is my last set on this. I'll probably go for like some dips. Bro, I'm watching. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking of moving to an exclusive compound, right? I'm thinking of having like 3 gym equipment. I'm thinking of what to have. I'm thinking of a Smith machine. I'm thinking of a Smith machine, cable, Smith machine, cables, right? And people should signify before they pass something moving as heavy as a kick. Now I want to know how to control my kicks further. This bag is hard as fuck. That's why a lot of people avoid this bag. But my so part of the video that I saw today, right, randomly when I was resting, was videos of compilations of MMA fighters and when they were challenged. So yeah, this guy, and you could see them, you could see the way they spoke and how they spoke to other men in a way that showed that they were mentally tough. Fuck, this bag is heavy as fuck. But guess what? It's better than kicking the soft bag. So basically, I want to try to give here a round, yeah, give it a round, drop in the front, give it a round, drop in the front without telegraphing, without jumping. Something like when you, so okay, I think I very nice. So that this guy I think has been working out too close to me these days. So I guess let me just go and yeah, I'm thinking I'm not think past the gym talk. But alright, so yes, just in case. I basically got the roll on and the body spray. Ironically, I haven't seen this particular color before. So that's why I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll humble myself and I'll go for it. And I went for it. 72 hours roll on body spray. But I wonder, like, I have my bath average of about 12 hours. So do I need a 72-hour deodorant? It's crazy. So, alright, so let me see. So, oh, so a meeting that got cancelled. I was being told I was the one they were waiting for a meeting link, right? Slide back, 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 slide back. So I think this person now is here is how this lady believes that she's actually learning boxing, right? She's doing cardio. That's busting my head. They're teaching her zero footwork, zero head movement, zero timing, zero drills. And in her mind, she thinks she might be able to face somebody in reality. Shit. So I guess that's the end of the today's workout. I have to do something for 75 hard so I can basically call it a day. I don't want to overthink this idea of money, but I need money right now. At the same time, I also need to make headways with my content. So I'm currently going back to reach out to some clients, speak to them, see if I can get money in my account. I'm also going to check out the car today, right now, because I need my sparring gears for the car. So tomorrow I'll be using public transport to go to another gym to work out, and can't be that bad if I dig it. Can't be that bad.